Então, estamos aqui no Suriname porque acreditamos que aqui tem o maior modelo para salvar a floresta amazônica. Como você sabe, o Brasil está diminuir o desmatamento da floresta amazônica e os países europeus e América querem que nós paramos de desmatar. Mas, como vocês sabem, todo mundo quer ser rico um dia. Então, só desmatar não vai funcionar. Temos que ter um modelo que cada dessa floresta pode ter pode ficar rico. Eu vou falar em português simples, porque meu português não é certo.
Me conta primeiro quem você é e o que você faz aqui.
Somos Robert e Melita e visitamos a Cunha Azul desde 2013, porque eu estava aqui procurando um modelo para desenvolvimento para a minha terra. Depois, em tempo de depressão que eu teve, eu estava pensando, por que as pessoas pobres sempre têm meu cor, sempre são as pessoas do meu país, são sempre as pessoas morenas, né? Então eu fui, através dessa depressão, procurando um modelo na Amazônia para poder implementar na minha terra para ter desenvolvimento. E achei o meu modelo para desenvolvimento da floresta amazônica aqui no Tomé-Açu mesmo.
O que você encontrou de interessante aqui?
O sistema que eu encontrei aqui é um sistema com alto retorno de investimento, ROI, Return on Investment, que pode salvar, continuar com a biodiversidade que temos aqui, porque aqui é parte do planeta com a biodiversidade mais alta do mundo, e no mesmo tempo gerar renda. E isso é exatamente o que eu achei aqui, que achei interessante.
Como que vocês estão sentindo a crise climática no Suriname?
A crise climática no Suriname é uma coisa que sentimos muito forte no momento não, mas para Margo é one of the most endangered, uma das cidades mais endangered.
Perigosas?
Em perigo. Em perigo por causa da mudança climática. Então, eu sempre estou pesquisando que daqui uns 10, 15, 20 anos, a vida na Suriname, no Paramargo, vai ser muito pior, por causa do aumento do nível do mar e por causa do wet bulb temperature, por causa do calor. O ser humano não consegue suar depois de certa umidade e temperatura. Então, isso makes me very afraid.
Because we want to say something.
Well, we have also brought Maroon tribes. Those two tribes, no, it was three tribes we have brought here to introduce the SAFTA system to them. In fact, SAFTA has already been introduced to Suriname, what Robert says, more than 10 years ago. And luckily we have some people who are interested because Robert is a nationalist, he's a patriotist, and he wants to bring development into the poor country, and Suriname is one of the examples. So last year we brought a group of it was this year we brought a group of producers in the Maroon villages, and it is more that they should train the trainer. They adapt and they get all the knowledge here, they implement it, and they spread all the knowledge to other producers. And after them, we brought Maroon tribes here to introduce SEFTA system also to them.
And one of the reasons is because we have a lot of garimpo in Suriname, and we have a lot of mercury in the rivers, in the fish, etc. So we're seeing this every day, and you're really wondering how can we stop this. So you can only stop this if you create a model that can compete with garimpo. So you need a model with a very high return. You can sit there like someone from Europe or America and say, well, you have to stop cutting trees, but it doesn't work that way. Because everybody, even people in the forest, they want a better life. Everybody wants a better life. So you have to invest in a model that can give them a better life. For example, in Holland, the productivity per square meter of tomato is 100 kilogram per square meter. So we have to invest more in models for the Amazonian rainforest, where we can keep the biodiversity and at the same time give the people a future. And we are thinking too much about, yes, we have to stop cutting the trees without giving the people a future. So that has to go hand in hand, and this is the model. This is really the model that we have to use, and that should be financed by the big countries, the big polluters in this world, to give the people here a chance, and at the same time to keep the future for humanity, to keep the forest for humanity. That's what I think.
How the farmers, vamos ver quem vai responder, aí você chega perto, tá? How the farmers react in this kind of methodology?
Well, they were very surprised.
Yes.
They didn't know this kind of system existed. And the moment we introduced SAFTA to them, they came here, we said to them, look, you can, only literature won't bring you...
You have to see it.
Yes, you have to see it. Only in the books, if you don't practice it, if you don't see it, how will you understand the system? So that's why we initiated a group of producers to come here and see it for themselves, and they were flabbergasted.
Yes.
Their mouth, is this the SAFTA system? Is this a system that we can make money from? Because in our country, there are organizations that have introduced SAF, not SAFTA, SAF. But you know, you want to give them a better life. They should earn from their system, not only to be self-sustained, but one day they want to drive a beautiful car. They want to live in a bigger house, you know, for example. So this is SAFTA is a system that we introduced to them, and they were very glad that they now know and they can talk about it with other people. So they're proud.
How do you feel? Come closer a little bit. How do you feel the love for nature by these people? You know, how do you feel they transmit? Yes.
I think love for the nature is an effect of the system. It was not an aim at first. The aim at first was to survive and to be able to pay university for your children. That's the aim. So it's a by effect. It's an effect of the system that you start loving nature. So people should not start with you have to love nature and you have to do yoga and you have to do whatever, because people here are not crazy. They want, just like people in New York, they want a new Hilux, they want a new car, they want to send their children to a good university. So I think that's the biggest mistake that the world is making, that they just want to stop people from cutting trees instead of giving an alternative. So instead of stopping every time, they should invest in research, they should finance Embrapa, they should finance Ziploc to create models that are as productive per square meter as the systems that were developed by Europe and the United States. It's not just telling people you shouldn't do that. Nobody's going to listen to you. Are you going to listen to somebody when you have 10 children, you want them to give them a better future, and they tell you don't cut the trees? What are you going to say? It's the same. People are all over the world the same. They want a better future.
Have you seen SAF in another place out of Brazil?
SAFTA, agroforestry. You see, agroforestry is a container begrip. It's a container term. They call everything agroforestry. Even in Holland, where we are frequently, people are doing agroforestry because yes, it's an alternative way of living. But the real agroforestry is here in Tomiyasu, where people are living from it, where people are getting a better future from it, and not just dancing and they are making money from it. And that's the best way to save the Amazonian rainforest. Align the interest of the people of the Amazonian rainforest with the interest of the people of the world. That's what it is.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you. I hope we will save the Amazonian rainforest. Because
We are fighting for it.
we don't have to save the rainforest.